Next, we can discuss page number 175. Try these solutions. First question is 5 on 4 blank box is there, then 16, then 25 blank, then negative 15 blank box. Okay, then we have to fill these blank boxes. We know this is equal to symbol and we have to write the equivalent fractions, equivalent rational numbers of this given 5 on 4. Here it's very easy question and how can we find out? Method is written 5 on 4 is the first rational number. We have to write the equivalent rational numbers of this 5 on 4. How can we find out? Here what is given? Here 16 is given. How can we make this 4 as 16? 4 times 4 is equal to 16. So we have to multiply 5 times 4, that is also equal to 20. That is 5 on 4 into 4 and into 4. Multiplied both numerator and denominator by 4. So at the time here 16. That was our question. Here which number? 20. So we have to write the 20 as numerator. So we got first blank. Second question was 25 on a blank box. Then 5 on 4. Here the clue was 25 will be the numerator and this is equivalent rational number. So 5 times 5 is equal to 25. So 4 times 5 will be 20. We have to multiply both numerator and denominator by same number. Okay. Which number we have to multiply? That clues are given. Okay. Then next 5 times negative 3 will be negative 15. So we have to multiply denominator with negative 3 itself. So 4 times negative 3 is equal to negative 12. Clear? Then the second question, negative 3 on 7 is equal to a blank. Then 14, then which is equal to 9 on a blank. That also equal to negative 6 on a blank. So we have to find these blank boxes. How can we find out? Here also equivalent rational numbers. Here the clues negative 3 on 7. Then also the clues are given any numerator or denominator. Here negative 3 on 7, a blank on 14. So 14 is the clue. So 7 times 2 is equal to 14. So negative 3 times 2, that will be negative 6. So negative 6 will be the numerator. Next, negative 3 on 7. Here negative 9 is given. So negative 3 times negative 3 is equal to 9. So we have to multiply denominator also with a negative 3. So 7 times negative 3 is equal to 9 on 20, negative 21. Clear? Then next, negative 3 on 7. So negative 6 is given. Negative 3 times positive 2 is equal to negative 6 because negative times positive will be negative. Here 9 was given and negative times negative will be positive. Positive 9 was the clue. So negative 3 times 2 is equal to negative 6. So here also we have to multiply with 2. 7 times 2 is equal to negative 6 on 40. Clear? Next, same page, the question was, is 5 a positive rational number? It's very clear. We studied that all natural numbers, all whole numbers are rational numbers. Yes, 5 is a positive rational number. Why? Because we can write this 5 in the form of P by Q. So how can we write? That was 5 on 1. We know the value is 5 itself. So 5 on 1 is a rational number and because here this is in the form of P by Q and the Q is not equal to 0. Here the Q is equal to 1. Next, list 5 more positive rational numbers. You have to write any 5 positive rational numbers. 1 on 2, 7 on 8. Negative and negative. You don't want to get any confusion because negative and negative will be positive. Here also negative on negative, that will be positive. Okay, 5 on 6, etc. Next we can discuss the page number 178. Try this, okay? Find the standard form of negative 18 on 45 and negative 12 on 8. Clear? So, how can we find out? We have to write the simplest form of negative 18 on 45. How can we can use the cutting method. Any method we can use. Here, dividing both numbers by smaller factor. So here the smallest factor will be 3. In 3's table 18 is there, also 45 is there. Better we can find the HCF of negative 18 and 45. So how can we find out the HCF? We have to write negative 18 and 45. Then negative 18 and 45 where the common factor is 3. In 2's table 45 is not there. So we have to write 3. 3's table 18 is there. 45 is there. So negative 6 and 15. Again by 3, that is negative 2 and 5. There is no common factor for negative 2 and 5. 1 is the only common factor, but there is no use. So 3 and 3 is the common factor. So we can find the HCF. Negative 18 and 45. 3 times 3. These two are the common factors while dividing here. 3 times 3. That will be 9. So we can divide both numerator and denominator by 9. Okay. Find the HCF of numerator and denominator. Then divide both numerator and denominator by this HCF. Clear? That will be negative 2 on 5. Here another method is there. That is negative 18 on 45. Divide by 3. Then we will get negative 6 on 15. Then again we can divide these both numerator and denominator by 3. So at the time negative 6 divided by 3, negative 2 and next 5 will be there. 15 divided by 3 is equal to 5. So anyway both answers are correct. Next question was negative 12 on 8. So HCF of negative 12 on 8. Negative 12 and 8. Common factor is 2. We can divide both this negative 12 and 8 by 2. Okay. Then negative 6 and 4. Then again we can divide this by 2. Then negative 3 and 2. So there is no other common factor except 1. So here 2 and 2 is common for both numbers. So 2 times 2, 4. So we can divide this numerator and denominator by 4. At the time we will get negative 3 on 2. Okay. Then another way was, first we can divide this numerator and denominator by 2 because both are even numbers. Negative 12 and 8. Negative 12 divided by 2 is equal to negative 6. Again we can divide this by 2 because negative 6 and 4 are even numbers. So we can divide this both numbers by 2. So negative 3 on 2. There is no common factor except 1. So there is no use. Leave it and negative 3 on 2. Clear? Here page number 176. Is negative 8 a negative rational number? Yes, it's clear because negative 8 we can write. We have to write in the form of P by Q. So P by Q. P will be negative 8. That will be the numerator and Q. We can write it as 1. And here Q not equal to 0. So we can say negative 8 is a rational number. Then list 5 more negative rational numbers. Any one of these numerator or denominator we can make it as negative. So we can say that will be negative rational number. Both we can't make because negative 1 on negative 3. This is not a negative rational number. It's a positive rational number because both numerator and denominator carrying negative. That will be positive. So this will be equal to 1 on 3. 1 on 3 is a positive rational number. So any one of this numerator or denominator, which one? Make it as a negative. Okay. Then that will be negative rational number. Then next question, try this itself, page number 176. Which of these are negative rational number? So negative 1 on 3 and 3 on negative 5 because other all rational numbers are positive rational numbers. Here 5 on 7, there is no negative, so this will be positive. Here one negative is there, so this we can say this is a rational number. Which type of negative rational number? Then here third one, 3 and negative 5. Here negative is carrying only for denominator, so we can say 3 on negative 5 is a negative rational number. 0 is not a negative number or a positive number. Okay. Then 6 on 11. 6 on 11, there is no negative symbol, so it's a positive rational number. Next, negative 2 on negative 9. Negative 2 and negative 10. Both numbers are negative, so this will be positive. That will be 2 on 9. Clear? So we can't say this is a negative rational number, it's a positive rational number itself. So here we can say only two negative rational numbers are here, that is negative 2 on 3 and 3 on negative 5. I think now you got the idea how can we solve this. It's very easy chapter. Okay.